OpenFridge on the YouTube scene. Monday nights we're live. Hit that power button, let the gamers inside. JPXL. The tabs lined up like a pro. Every window information like a tactical loadout. Todd rolls in with tote stacked high. Trying to build something wild. AI says nice try. Boot it up. Turn the lights on bright. Every guest brings heat when we hit that mic. OpenFridge game on it and hit. Monday nights at 7, yeah, we're back in the mix. Click that stream, let the hype get big. It's the wild, unfiltered world of the OpenFridge. Vito holding back words like he's dodging a trap. Trying not to cuss so we don't get smacked. Joe K disappears, where'd he go? He's off cam again, and there is his big booty glow. I didn't need to see that. Brooklyn Menace with his big time puppet show. Action figure drama with a budget of zero. Professional Bill strolls up with his brand no show. But everybody knows he's been doing that for years, bro. OpenFridge game on and a hit. Monday nights at 7, yeah, we're back in the mix. Click that stream, let the hype get big. It's the wild, unfiltered world of the OpenFridge. Yeah. On the YouTube scene, Monday nights we're live. Hit that power button, let the gamers inside. Galagagi at the jumps and flexing stats like a pro. More underwear sold than Xboxes. Buddy, no, we all stare at the chat like what chart is that from? That's the kind of tape that makes calculators go dumb. Comparing consoles to boxes like it's some big score. That's the kind of nonsense OpenFridge was made for. OpenFridge, game on, let it hit. Monday nights at 7, yeah, we're back. Click that stream, let the hype get big. It's the wild, unfiltered world of the OpenFridge. OpenFridge, game on, let it hit. Where the jokes go wild and the crew stays lit. Jay keeps tabs tight, Todd brings toast to the gig. It's Monday Night Legends. Welcome to OpenFridge, game on, let it hit. Monday nights at 7, yeah, we're back in the mix. Click that stream, let the hype get big. It's the wild, unfiltered world of the OpenFridge. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's go time. It's go time. Yeah, it's time to flow. Jay and Todd in the show. Consoles, updates, game new drops, studio shakeups, indie flops, nerd culture, we break it down. If it's in the game world, it's going down. New release, old broken patch. What's in the box? Todd's got your back. What's delayed? What's back on track? What's got fans ready to snap? Wacky Star Jock.
Is this AI? Oh, get off my lawn.
Order for more. OpenFridge. Click play. OpenFridge, all day. OpenFridge, let's see. OpenFridge, you and me, yeah.
What's going on, everybody? My name is JPXLJ Pixel, and it is that time again. It is Monday. It is time to open the fridge. What is OpenFridge? Well, we talk about tech. We talk about food. We talk about whatever the heck we feel like. And I bring along a bunch of people with me. And I talk to you like I'm in the coffee shop. Not today. We got Joe Cade, and we got Todd, and we got Brooklyn.
We're here.
Up a monster.
What's going on?
Time to pop the Coke here. Let's get this party started.
If Asa Jackson there, I feel you. We're talking Discord, or we're talking about different sodas we like. We call them pop, but it's Diet Coke.
Mexican cola.
Got Diet.
Senior Brooklyn is here with us.
Got the
tonight.
good sugar, no sugar. Which
I'm actually talking to you like I'm drinking a coffee.
Oh, there you go. And Joe, what are you popping? You
Iced tea.
Monster?
No, I need to watch it with that. That was just a photo op because I was in the area. I got iced tea, and I got 2 more cans and some Diet Coke if I have to.
And his tea is shaken, not stirred.
Oh. All right, Todd, we got people hopping in the chat. Why don't we just do before I forget?
roll
Why don't we
call,
just
yeah.
say hi to everybody?
You got it. Let's go down the list. We got Meatball Saucy in the chat. Good to see you as always. John Fritz is here. Of course, Joe K, which is on the panel, is here too. He's doing multitasking. It's just incredible. Devastator Omega's here. Let's see. SD15 is hanging out with us. JJ here. Outrun the Neon Sun, the Dan, the man, the guy, the person that's around.
Started it all.
Helix is here. Seahawk Devil's here. The one and only Cornercade. I can't say anymore.
He's
I'm
still
sorry. Yeah, Private Pirate 2 is here. Your beautiful, incredible wife.
My beautiful wife
is hanging out with here. Mystery Coder. Look at the production values. Got better near the top right of the corner. Yes. Look at the lights. Look at the production. It's just.
You got to point out. You got to point out what you did. You were called out in Discord.
Yes.
Other side there.
Yeah.
The Defender Partycade is fired up and playing in a track mode just for
Defender is on. There it is.
Meatball Saucy. Thank you very much.
Called you out like he should.
Yes. That's all that's in the chat. So if we missed you, hey, we're glad you're here. If you're watching the replay, hello from us.
Welcome. Let you guys know we are just hyped to have you guys. We're excited to have you. We do have a super chat goal. Our ever quest to get one super chat. Todd is not going to show you his pickle today. He's going to give you a deep thought.
No pickles.
If you ever get there. If we don't, we won't get the deep thought. But that's okay. Moving on. Wow. I had you get ready, and then I didn't get ready. So, jeez. I was too worried about the big news. But guys, if you guys didn't know, we do have sponsor. We actually got another sponsor this week.
So I live and breathe.
This is an ongoing project. It's Pinball Cabinet. Not cabinets. Lance called me up. Be like, Jay, it's cabinet,
wrong.
Not cabinets. I'm like, well,
not with the S. All right, $2 from Mystery.
Oh, there it is.
Not to show his pickle.
Oh my god.
Not to show his pickle. Thank you, Mystery Encoder.
He showed it to me for free before the show, so I'm not paying.
All right, Todd, you get that deep thought ready, and I don't know if you can see the super chat stuff. We'll get that in a second here. But no, it's pinballcabinet.com. Lance is like, Jay, it's wrong, but you put the right link up, so we're good. I'm like, all right, but no, he's excited. He's already got it ready to rock. So we're working on getting this all set up. If you guys haven't checked out my video for the first part of this, we'll check that out in a second. So this is the 32-inch pinball cabinet that this new product that he wants to promote. And when you get that, you go and get the products from Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland Software Design. Sorry, I'm just reading their thing here. There is some good things in Ohio, I guess. Thank you, Meatball. Appreciate it. So I guess you just don't show your pickle, and we. I guess that's how it works. That's crazy. But no, guys, if you want to make your pinball cabinet thump, and this works for the ALUs and stuff. This is next level stuff that they're doing here. I did do an unboxing, and I'm going to be learning this stuff. So this is a journey that I'm learning. So it's cool. But you know what you need on the side of these things, Todd? What do you need on the side of these things?
You need a beautiful graphic, a skin that
just
draws you in and just makes you immersed in the table.
Well, I got a company for you that can help you with that. It's Game On
way.
Graphics. Yeah, Game On Graphics. They are
awesome.
They said they're in on this too. So yes, they are going to be doing so. And I was looking at their site. They got some cool stuff. Look at this, Joe. This is for you, man. Put yourself in the Tron art on the side of a machine right there. That screamed you, Joe.
So I like the decals on the front of the kick plate by my A1Us. And I'm in the process of raising them, and I'm going to be calling this guy or girl really soon.
His name's Justin, yeah. So
it's a gentleman. So yes, this is awesome, Jack.
Yep, and he does arcade one up. He does the arcade stuff. Yeah, so he's got other products. Really cool dude. So yeah, he is helping us out there too. So yes, if you guys want to get some stuff, head over there and just say you heard it on OpenFridge. That's all. I know there's no like affiliate or anything. Just let them know that you heard it from us. It helps us out. It helps show these guys are in a community too. So they support us. I know Lance, he watches the home arcade stuff. He doesn't chat or anything, but he definitely watches because he hit me up and it's like, hey. So he's a fun guy. I actually met him in Cleveland. The first time I met him in Cleveland. Then I met him at Expo and stuff, and we built a really cool relationship. So, awesome. Yes, if you guys could, if you just check him out, just give him a look and let him know that you heard it from me. Appreciate that. Let's get into the rest of.
No, I want to get into
support.
what you're talking about right here before you get into link support. Like so many people in our community are like, when they think of pinball, they think of like Legends Pinball, and at this point, like as much as they're charging for this next iteration of it.
Oh, yeah.
From what I've seen of this pinball, there is like, the decision is simple. I would pay whatever little extra and go with this pinball machine. It's awesome looking.
Yeah, and I'm hopefully I'll break down the cost. And the cool thing about all these companies, you can add the features or take away features, so you can a la carte this whole thing. So if you got a budget, you can make the best you can in your budget. So that's one thing. You know, some people is like, it's $7,000. No, there's a way to get it down, and especially the smaller one. That's especially the home arcade. I think this is going to fit more into the home arcade aesthetic.
Yeah,
so.
there's a $200 version, but there's no pinballs on any of the table.
I don't think it has a back glass, so
yeah.
But you know, this gives a good launching point. So we're excited about that and more. Another thing we're excited about is to talk about
Thanks support coming through.
Thanks for your support.
This is where you just click on some links and give us some support. And the first one I want to talk about is Arcades Anonymous, guys. We are so close to 1,000, and Meatball even said he's got something he wants to give away in our Discord when we reach 1,000. So yeah, so this is really cool. And Dan the Neon Zone is here. He was the one who helped found this. So it has grown. It's evolved, and it's become something wonderful. And we've built a great community in Discord, and we've had a lot of fun over the years. And now we just need to get to 1,000. Todd, what happens when we get to 1,000?
We're gonna give away a lot of stuff, that's just been piling up in its own separate storage unit. Can you believe it? It's insanity.
Yeah.
Just come on. Just, get us to 1,000. Come on, people. That's all we're asking. That's all we're asking.
It's going to be a night to celebrate, and for a bunch of people that have never watched the channel one time in their life to come in and swoop up all the prizes.
Yeah, right.
Well, we have ways to.
Yeah, there's ways around
We have
it.
the ultimate. Yeah. We have the ultimate moderator, Jason Little Alien, and he helps on those things. We really want to give it back to the community.
Jason, just block every name that you've never seen before.
No, but yes, we're excited about that, guys. If we get there, we're on our way. We're super excited about it. So yeah, there is that. Moving on, of course, there is Gamer Fridge. I did put up some member stuff. If you are a member on the CRISPR tier, I did a quick showed off my game room, so you check that out. I did early releasing too, so I'm going to start getting the habit of doing the videos early release too, just to give the support members a little something. Nothing too crazy, but we're building that up. Like I said, the main one I want to point out is that the VPN part 1 is up, and that's a series. I do have the advanced copy of the Pinball FX, which
I loved your video, Jeff. I can't wait for part 2.
Appreciate that. And that will be out soon. So that's what I got going on. Moving on to Todd. Todd, you have your update 5 hours ago. Holy cow! What the?
I already watched it.
Yeah.
Look at that. He's on it now. So check out Todd's new Nerd Lounge updates. And then you're also live tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm live tomorrow as well. So looking forward to a good show.
I have a question for Todd after watching that video.
Yeah.
How do you get the picture frames to stick to the ceiling?
A lot of adhesive.
Okay. I'm like, one day he's going to be sitting there and one of those is going to fall on his head. Hopefully it happens during a live stream.
It would be interesting, wouldn't it? Yes.
Would.
No, yeah. And actually, since that, I've added tons more. I'm going to do, once I'm finished with the actual ceiling, I'm going to do a actual video of that. So
Lots of gum.
lots of gum. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. But no, and also he's doing just Todd. Man, we had too much fun. Shout out to Bill for
we had a blast.
not getting too mad at us for like live streaming his show while we just didn't want to. We just didn't want to end. We were just like, I was like, I was home late. I think I got home. I was out busy with the family, and I was like, "Oh, Todd's still on. I'm just going to jump on real quick. It'll only be like 20 minutes." And then we went another hour.
Yeah, we went a long time. I'm sorry, Miss Pixel, for that. I apologize.
No, I think she went to bed. So, but no, we had fun. My wheel is still broke on the floor, so I got to pick. I just noticed that we were playing with those wheels, but yeah, we had a great time. Check out that replay. It was actually pretty good. That was kind of an Inception kind of a thing we were doing.
Yeah.
Moving on, Joe Cade. I just noticed you have a new video up 3 days ago. What you got going on?
I got a couple. I did the Too Many Games video, 10 minutes, and a lot of that was the great Brooklyn Menace, who I got permission ahead of time to use a lot of his footage, which was guerrilla style, and the Steadicam that he had, which was wonderful. One of the best, if not the best, conventions that I ever had. And I did a portable or handheld console review from ALSPC called the RG Too Many, and we're giving it away.
Are you? I watched it. That's an impressive handheld.
Oh, you gonna give that away?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, it's tomorrow at the 10 o'clock hour, 10 p.m.
yes.
Eastern Standard on Perfect Storm. It's $150.
Perfect
We're
Storm.
giving it away, and it is impressive, Brooklyn. It's baked in with about 5,000 games through 32 consoles, and battery life is outstanding. Yeah, really enjoyed it.
All right, yes, and then check out you and Vito on Perfect Storm tomorrow. Yeah, you're having a big show, and Todd is having a big show tomorrow too, right? Is it tomorrow or?
It's tomorrow, but I'm gonna save out of courtesy for Todd. I'm gonna save some of the fun stuff till after he goes off.
Okay. That's awesome, and of course, the gaming menace. We just call him Brooklyn. And we're going to be talking about some stuff that you covered that went under the radar a little bit. So we'll be talking about that in a little bit. You got your Evercade video. If you guys watch it, you would find some cool information, I would say. And we're going to talk about that. You just got back from Too Many Games. Looks like you have and tell me, guys, if I'm planning for next year, is Too Many Games? I'm thinking it either should be Too Many Games or Southern Fried. Those are the two I'm debating. What would you? Since both of you, Todd, you've been to Southern Fried,
Yes.
I
can't speak for Southern. I can't speak for Southern Fried. I could speak for Effing Con. I could speak for Retro World, Long Island, Pinfest. Cleveland Gaming Classics. I've been to a few, and I could say, and I'm not just saying this, I had a blast. I had the time of my life at Too Many Games. If you can go, please go. I'm going to be there next year, and the year after, and the year after that. I'm going to be a fixture there every year. It's if not one or two, it's either one or two of the 7 expos, the 7 conventions that I've been to. It's that good.
And Todd, what was your input?
I haven't been to too many games. I'm hoping to go in the future. It's definitely on my radar, but I've been to Southern Fried. This will be my 2nd or 3rd year, I think. I'm pretty
okay.
Maybe second. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. If you love the pinball experience, if you love the multi things of wrestling and arcades and consoles and this might be a little bit more your speed. I know that Too Many Games has a little bit of that too, so it's a good mix. And Atlanta's different. Atlanta's its own beast. So
I drove through it and went to a Micro Center. That's about. So I went to Florida.
On the second day of Too Many Games, we were trying to live stream, but there was just way too many people using their cell phones in there.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because Joe and I did something, because Joe and I just don't care. We were walking by and we peeked in, and there was maybe 60, 70 people waiting for a live panel to go on. And I'm like, Joe, let's go up on stage. Let's get kicked out of here. And he's like, let's go. So Joe and I, while I'm live streaming, go up on the stage.
We just
and
went on stage. Everybody's looking at who are these?
They're dumbfounded. Who the hell are these people? And Joe starts making announcements and had everybody clap for us.
Everybody started cheering. Vito's like, "You're crazy," because Vito and
oh my God,
Retro Machine.
Please tell me you taped that. Did you?
It's on my live stream, but I privated that live stream because it was so bad to watch. You can probably
quality was poor.
Hear it, but it was like trying to watch flipping through still pictures. You just could not get signal in that place.
So Brooklyn, I'm gonna. There's a thing I've been using called Prism Live that I use on my phone that will save a backup of your live stream. So if you're having that issue, it's live stream. It's saving a copy to your phone after the fact, after you live stream. So I've been utilizing that. There is a paid version, just watermarks it, but it doesn't really matter. But I've been doing that for that reason, because I'd be going back and looking at some of my streams, and they're like, "Oh man, it cut out here." So definitely, I'll let you know about that app. I was just like, "Oh, this is perfect," because I had a pristine copy of everything I was recording, even though the live stream didn't quite pick it up. So that. Oh my gosh! If you have any good footage of that would be freaking amazing.
I could see. You might be able to hear it, but it was just bad. It was so bad that I privated.
They didn't throw us out, though. I mean, I was sure that they would have scored us out after that.
They didn't. And you're like, "Let's see."
We could have said anything.
You guys are YouTubers. You could have had somebody.
Yeah,
Oh no, Brooklyn.
no.
I just love looking out over the crowd as the two of us walked up on the stage and just seeing the utter look of disappointment on everyone's face. Like, are we at the right thing?
Yo,
I was like,
you're the opening act. Just say you're the opening.
I said I'm going on the stage, and the Retro Machine and Vito, they kind of no, we're not doing it. And I knew I could count on Brooklyn, who, like he said, he don't care.
Don't care.
We went on the stage, and yeah, Brooklyn's the man.
All right, man, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, it was a slideshow, but Vito, tell me you weren't recording. Come on, Vito. I know you had your camera. Come on, backup. You got to have a backup of that. Come on.
No, Vito gave up early. He realized right away. And I started to realize, I was like, what's going on? I'm hitting go live. And all of a sudden, it took about 5 minutes before it was live. And people were right away telling me in the chat that, yeah, it's bad. So I thought it's where we were, but you couldn't get signal in there. Unfortunately. I should have just filmed it on my phone.
Vito have it?
I don't think so.
It doesn't matter we know it happened. There were witnesses.
Yes. Okay. That is a moment that you guys.
It was a moment.
All right.
Guys. You had to. Be,
I don't know.
Todd. There's your intrinsic. There's your marquee intrinsic value, Jay. If you want to have more moments like that, go next year.
And I'd be lying if I say that this was not the first time I've done that. I've done that by myself. And the last time you could see it, it's in one of my videos.
Vito, if you have that, we need to get that up on Perfect Storm or Joecade or one of these channels, and we need to see that. That may be a members only, but we need to see that somewhere, guys. Moving on, if you want to be hashtag winning, I know Meatball is probably the winningest one in our Discord because, man, he has got both of these things. He's got the, I think he's got the mug and the cup. If I didn't, if I saw that right. But yeah, guys, if you want to be hashtag winning, check out my boy Gallagher Guy 88 store and go pick yourself up a hashtag winning.
You got to plug him more, Jay. You don't plug him enough.
I know.
And I've already signed my rights away. I'm going to go ahead and let him do box A for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
You know, I want to make sure that he has everything he needs to sell plenty of cups and mugs and whatnot. So
yep. And I know I got to get Brian's store. He's doing our he's selling our coasters with our logos. I gotta get my logo, but I'll need to get his link up there too. So all right, guys, it is that time. It's time to find out what the deals are. What is the deal?
What's the deal? Hey, what's the deal?
What's the deal?
And what's the deal?
What's the deal?
What's the deal? Deal. I mean, what's the deal?
All right, before we do that, Todd, are you ready for your deep thought? Because we did reach our goal. Do we want to do your deep thought now?
Yes.
Okay,
I'll do my
Todd.
deep thought.
Okay, Todd gets you get a deep thought from Todd.
So why must I order at games pinball packs that aren't even available yet? I have to pre-order them months in advance. And I'm saving multiple dollars here. But why? Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
Did you do that?
I did. I bought American Moments, everybody. What is wrong with me? Okay? The only table that really interests me is the 1776, and then a few in there look like they're going to be all right. But why did I do that? Why did I give At Games $67 today? Why did I do that? Help me, chat. Help me understand. I need your thought. I need to understand why. That's my.
All right, guys.
That is
deep
thought of the day.
That is deep thought from
Just Todd. Just Todd.
That is what you get every Tuesday is deep thoughts and deep record. Now you guys don't let him fool you. He wasn't just thinking about getting those stupid packs. He was thinking about getting that stupid machine.
Yes.
Yes. And
Don't
luckily,
let him fool you, man. He was the one person that was like, should I get it? We're like, what is wrong with you?
Luckily,
Absolutely.
Luckily, Jay has talked me out of it. I almost went to Joe. I almost texted Joe and said, should I buy this? And waited for the response.
I'm the wrong person to ask that.
Yeah. Todd, you should just because you and Joe both have problems. So you should just like if you want something, just like pass it off and make Joe buy it. Like, you know.
Oh my gosh, Vito has it. Oh my gosh.
Of course he does.
All right, I'm gonna have to watch it. We're gonna tease this. You guys decide where you want to put this. But yeah, it does exist. that he's got you shows on the stage doing this. Oh, this is awesome. This is great. This is amazing. But yeah, let's get into the deals. Still a deal is Legends Pinball Micro. You still cannot get it on Amazon. So this has been a deal so long. Meatball has bought it and threw it away.
Yes.
This has been on sale. So I don't know if this considers just regular price, but who knows? So there it is. It did go down cheaper earlier, but it's back up to $2.99. Still a deal. Guess what isn't a deal anymore, Todd? Guess what isn't a deal? Is that WrestleFest? It is back up
to regular retail.
Ouch,
now it seems so expensive.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, this is not it. There's
And
Meatball
you could still get it. You could still get it shipped.
Still get
and
it, but
picked
you're
up.
paying. That's hurt. So that is not a deal. Sorry, guys. That deal is done. But I wanted to point out that these deals do end. So yeah, that one stings. But congratulations to everybody who been watching the show and been paying attention and got the deal. That's why I do these. Moving on, Pinball FX is still going on with the deals. You can get the tables. This is probably the cheapest I've seen these. So there is a lot of good ones in there. If you are looking for some good virtual pinball, I love Pinball FX. I was actually playing it on the Wii U yesterday while I was talking to Todd. Or no, not Todd. It was Joe. Todd was in bed, sleeping. But moving on, Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection is still $16.50. Awesome game. If you haven't played it, amazing game. Probably one of the best in the series. Play it, then go back and play the rest. But yes, if you need that, it's $6.15. Moving on, the Evo Collection.
And I did pick this up, everybody. I got it.
So yep. $20, you can knock it down $20. You get everything. Yep. Guilty Gear. I know Chaotic BPR, he is hype on this one. My son already bought it, so we share Steam, so I can get access to this. These are great fighters from what I hear. So yes, if you want to check that. Also going on is Summer of Games Done Quick, and shout out to Mystery Encoder for pointing out that this was going on. I forgot about it. But what is the lowest tier get you? Let's see here. So $13 gets you everything. Looks like.
Yeah, I have the Gunk. That's a pretty good game.
The Gunk. The one I wanted to point out, and this is going to be a topic for Wednesday. Spoiler alert. Was this one that looks like
Jet Set Radio Future?
Yes, sir. So yeah, this is Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. So yeah, if you are, I thought this one was the kind.
I love these graphics. I love this type of shading and
yeah, cell shading.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, guys, that is part of the deal when you get that pack. So $13 will get you that. The Gunk 20XX, Dusk, and 40 and 50% off other games. So there is that. I want to point out, me and Chaotic, we need to play this. Todd, you got this. We got to make a night of it. We got to play some Sonic.
Yes, we do.
Racing
yes,
CrossWorlds.
We do.
Yes, you can download a demo if you want to check it out. $35 gets you CrossWorld. Not as good as the deal, but still pretty good. 45. Actually, it's the same price. I got all the DLC because it had Pac-Man, had SpongeBob. That's all I needed to see. That was worth $10 to me. And Minecraft's in there too, and I think there's some other stuff coming out soon. Turtles
and Avatar
and Mega Man.
Yep.
So yeah, that is. I'm having fun with it, man. I'm actually enjoying it. I'm glad I bought it. So there is that. Moving on to PlayStation, it is July, guys. It's July, and you get the 7th. Tomorrow? Is it tomorrow? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You are getting Modern Warfare 3. That's what you do. You just wait, and they will give you these for free. That's what I do with all the Call of Duties. I've had it since, I don't know, it's been forever. I just wait for PlayStation to give me Call of Duty for free. So there it is. 4 King 2 and Crosscode. Don't know much about those two. Brooklyn, do you know anything
played
about
Crosscode?
No, I've heard of it.
And for the King 2?
I've seen that. It looks good.
Okay.
I don't own them.
Add them to your library. They are part of your subscription, and they will be. I want to say there was some other stuff. No. Okay. Moving on to Xbox. They've slowly starting to trickle out what's going to be. I don't get this Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. I've been playing that already, so it's entering the premium tier. I've already been playing it on their Game Pass, so I don't understand that. So wins of I don't know how to say that. Arcanon Pal World 1 ascending to 0, then Deshi attack. I don't get these words. Fog Piercer, what? Planet Craft, Tears of Metal, Halo, Campaign, Evolved. There we go. Speedrunners 2, Kingdom Shift of Midnight. Nothing for Todd this year.
Nothing for me.
Nothing for Todd. I can see. I guess you could be cool and do Tony Hawk, which I absolutely love. Those Tony Hawk remakes. I'm so glad they exist.
Jay,
what's up?
I can't even turn on my Xbox. So what good
Oh,
is
yeah,
this
that's
to
right.
me? What good is this to me?
Oh, look. They do have it on PC. So there you go. It's help you out, man. Moving on to Luna, part of Amazon. Go over to Claim Games. Nothing crazy. Cyclones, Lone Star.
So what
Tomb
I'm
Raider.
hearing is that July is the dull month. Okay.
Yeah. It's still got the Cobra, G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra. If you haven't picked that out, get that. What are you doing? So yeah, this one's kind of, I don't know, Call of Duty, the crappy Call of Duty, but there's that. Moving on, this one's actually pretty good. I don't know about this. I have no mouth on my screen, but it looked like a point and click adventure. So I was kind of interested because I'm all in on those type of games. If you see, it gives me a full throttle
this is
vibe.
the Brooklyn game. This is something he'd be playing at midnight.
I play this stuff. I love these point and click adventure kind of style stuff. So all about that. So,
They had a physical of this one, but I didn't pick it up. But River City Girls, I saw it there on the list. That's that's a
River
good
City Girls. I knew that one was gonna catch your attention. This is beat 'em up.
Yeah, I think I got this last time we did a Humble Bumble pack with it. I think.
Yeah.
So
yeah, add it to your library. These are supposed to be like the background characters from Double Dragon or something like that. Is that right? Is that their lore? Is that you guys know the lore of the River City Girls?
It's the girlfriends of these guys that have been kidnapped. And
Yes,
you're
but they're
fighting
like from
through the
Double
gangs.
Dragon. It's like the reverse Double Dragon.
It's like the negative of Double Dragon.
Yeah. So, but I heard a lot of good things about it. My son is big into these. He's got all the physicals of these, of course. And
Yeah, so do I.
so yeah, those are fun. Check it out. And on mobile, you can pick up Sophia the Traveler. So I'm going to start pointing that out too. So there is that. Why don't we just move on to the game of the week? All right, this game of the week this week is Gaplus. This is the one me and freaking Galaga guy 88. We had a big beef over.
This is Galaga 3. Yeah.
This is Galaga 3.
He owns this, so
He
gets
has
to
the
play
actual
it.
machine, and he just posted his high. He beat his high score. So, guys, he's took it. I haven't really touched this game very much since. So he
nearly beat me in Donkey Kong Jr.
Yep. So he is obsessed with this game, and I absolutely love this version. This is probably my favorite version of Galaga. So you can go up and down. It's crazy. It's he has a beautiful original cabinet of this. I'm just so happy that I was able to get it. It's so cool. So this is this week's game of the week. Go ahead and go on Arcades Anonymous. I scored, and go put your score in. Where is his score? Right here, guys. You got to beat this 157,700.
You couldn't even
32.
You
I got
couldn't even
32.
touch
I mean,
Yeah.
so I mean, he's got it in there twice because he put GG8. I don't know why you approved that one, but that's you, Todd. You approved that, so you have him in there twice. I'm in there twice too, though.
That was the before times where you could only put 3 letters.
Oh, put
in.
3 letters. Yeah, you
and
can
now
put your
I
whole...
opened it up to where you could put your whole name if you wanted to.
Yep. And then Joe is in here too, man. He's got the Frogger. He's got the what do you got, Joe? Let's look at your stat. It's cool that you can click on. Let's see your 3rd and Bubble Bobble, your 8th on Burger Time, 4th in Centipede, 4th in Congo Bongo, and 1st in Donkey Kong, 1st in Donkey Kong Jr., 1st in Frogger, 9th in Galaga, 1st in you got Miss Pac-Man and Pac. All right, Joe. You wake me up. You're waking me up.
Uh-oh.
So
See,
I was
Sinistar.
obsessed with this.
Sinistar.
Sinistar. They had to put that, Brooklyn. I text Todd. I said, Sinistar.
Yeah.
And he's like, I know, I'll put it on now. And then I went the next day, and there was like so many more games. I was loving them.
They're from some original SNES game that is okay. Mystery Encoder says he's looking up the lore of that. Okay, so there is that. And if you guys want to get into some pinball, RTX has a really cool community of pinball players. Oh, he put Transformers. He put the Transform. I so want to play it. I have not had that. Joe, you got to play it. You in Brooklyn. What do you think of the game?
Yeah, we played against each other. I really highly enjoyed it.
I so loved it. It's
Dude, this is my IP. Dude.
straight out of. I'm sorry.
This is my IP. You realize this is my channel.
Yes,
right?
I was a GoBots kid. I like Transformers though. It wasn't
No,
like I hated.
this is this is it right here for me.
They have all of the little small meticulous attentions to detail. I know there's some criticism that they don't transform, but it's tremendous. I mean,
I think they got the theme right. I love the music.
you got the touch. Yeah.
It's like you're playing an episode of the old Transformers
That's a great
cartoon
yes.
with all the
And
call
you do it-
outs.
Straight up, if you want to catch up on, you want to like kind of go back in time. Tubi's been killing it, dude. Tubi has all the Transformers. Has like I've been rewatching the Looney Tunes show, the remake one. I absolutely love that one. That has the best Lola ever in that's like in Looney Tunes. They have a ton of cartoons and stuff. I just put it on and was watching Transformers the other day. Just kind of going back in time. I was like, man, I'm just in a Transformers mood. So really excited about that one. He's got Creatures of the Black Lagoon, Harry Potter, VPX. I didn't know they made a VPX. And others. So check those out. And also if you have the At Games stuff in there too. So if you want to compete with some great community members, you got Soggy Bacon in there. You got Dirty Socks. I don't know Dirty Socks, but
It's cool that he's putting some actual pinball that you have to get up and get out of the house to go play on there.
Yeah, this one is always the actual pinball, and then he's got he's got like everything VPX, and then he started out with just At Games. I'm like, dude, not everybody has At Games. Come on. Moving on. All right, we ready for the top of the fridge? I'm gonna get this song stuck in your head. Ready? You ready?
Top of the fridge, that magic spot, where you put all the things that you love a lot. If it's special, if it's mine, top of the fridge every single time.
Woo! All right, guys. First off, Pinball Bites happened and dropped. So we are getting new tables. Are you guys excited? We are getting the Princess Bride. That's the one I'm super hype about.
This is such a good one. This is a great one.
Yes. It looks amazing. I can say I've played it. The one thing, the series, this is in the same room as so if you have it, it's the same. It's right next to Tomb Raider. And the same thing with the Tomb Raider ones. They're quiet. It's just a quiet table. Mm-hmm. So kind of throws me off a little bit. But I love the IP so much that I don't even care. So I mean, they have a lot of call outs. They got clips from the movie in there. So I'm having. I played one round of it, so I got to play more. But I'm super happy about that. Goat Simulator. I played Goat Simulator once, and you just walk around. You have this big old tongue, and you like stick the stuff, and you whip around. And it's supposed to be so stupid. I can't believe they made a pinball machine out of it. Wouldn't be my first choice, so we'll see.
I have it. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, pinball, you can pretty much make a pinball table with any theme as long as the table's good.
Yep. So I'm looking forward to playing that one, and then the one. So I have the haptics kit, and I think this is gonna rock the haptics kit for real. I'm tuning in that haptics kit right now. I'm actually enjoying it. Pacific Rim, because they had that low rumble. I said this is gonna kill the haptics kit. This is gonna like rock it. Because this one's six. If you have the game, it's sitting next to King Kong games. So it's by them, and I think one of the Kong games really rock that haptics too. I think that's kind of the best demonstration of that haptics kit is the King Kong tables. But this one, as soon as I heard that low rumble, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be nice." So I'm excited. I'm gonna bring my stuff down here and hook up the kit to it. So yeah, I'm kind of excited about playing that. So that's the two tables. I mean, they're original Zen stuff that's come. I know people just want. Some people just want the original tables, but I actually enjoy these. And another big news was that they upgraded the rooms. So of course they ran out of room last time, and I think it was P-Dubs. I think he was walking around like, "Where's my tables? I just bought." And I did the same thing. I'm like, "Is there something wrong?" I was like, because I was like, "Did they not put the tables in here or something?" And then there's your favorite table, and you can rotate that one. I'm like, "Okay, it's here. It says it's here." I'm like, "Where is it?" So they ran out of memory or something. So they have a second floor now that you jump into, and this is what it looks like. I can show this because this is their video. But this is what it looks like. It pretty much cuts off. It's the same thing, except it's all Williams. It cuts off that room right there, and then you just walk in. Both sides are Williams. So there's the fire, there's the diner, and the comment from last time. Shout out to Stockjack who kicked my butt. I kicked his butt for like 5 minutes, and then he's like, and comment, and then he came back and said. He put up, I think, 8 million on that. So me and him are going back and forth on that. But yeah, I'm excited about that. You guys are excited about the new rooms?
Very much.
Yeah, I mean, I was so impressed with how many, pinball machines they had in there to begin with. But yeah, I was like, wow, there has to be a point where they're gonna have to do something where it loads in. But that's smart. Go in the elevator. And while you're going up, it's probably getting rid of all the assets down there and loading that up. So now they can just keep expanding it. Because, like, if you haven't played this before in virtual reality, even if you don't buy the new pinball machines, they're still there. You could still walk up to them. You can play a 3-minute trial. So
yeah, I like that.
And they're always there.
Yeah.
Because in the original, you just had this one room. And you had to choose the 4 tables that you wanted on the floor. You could not have more than 4 at one time.
Yeah, I remember that. And other breaking news that they did mention, they are looking at other VR platforms to bring this to. So we hit PC
or PSVR 2. They could literally have them all instantaneously. Because it's running off, way more power. Yeah.
Right. And I maybe multiplayer on those platforms.
See, here's the thing. We've all been asking for that because if they ever do that, we'll all be in this hanging out together. But how are they going to do that? Because even when you go up to a table and select it, you load into it. So it's like we all think that we're all just going to be standing around with our VR avatars at different pinball machines and walking up, but I don't think they're going to ever be able to do that. They would have to.
What
totally
if they do
rebuild this.
Like you're saying, a 4-table VR room? They would have to limit it, maybe 4 tables, and you can have a limit, maybe 4 people.
Maybe they would have to make a multiplayer room that you have to go to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A multiplayer room that you meet in,
and you could select the pinball machine you want in there.
I'm still down with that, dude. And then we like you like do scores and stuff. I don't know, man. It just seems like it needs to happen. I know Meatball has been working on like its arcade thing, where we could all hang out and stuff. And it's just like it feels like we should be there by now, but we haven't been. So, but yeah, that was the news. What did you guys? Were you guys happy with the Pimp? I was pretty excited about it. It was a lot better than last time for me. Todd, how are you feeling about this announcement?
No, I think they're aside from the goat simulator, I think they hit some good marks there, and I'm excited to see what they do forward. I haven't got as much time to play with VR as some of the other guys have, but I'm looking forward to trying them out and going from there. So,
yeah, Brooklyn, were you happy with this announcement, or
Yeah, a lot of people were speculating that the announcement was going to be they were going to announce PSVR 2, but
I know I seen that in the chat.
They didn't do that. When I just saw announcements, thought it was going to be, more pinball machines, and obviously they expanded the arcade to a second level. Since day one when this came out, I was in there. I've been impressed with everything they've done. Whether it's come, it was so impressive on day one, but if you look at it now compared to the first day, you could see how much they've put into this game. You can get lost in there. Like if you're in there for like 20 minutes, you forget that you're not in reality anymore. You just think that you're in a pinball arcade.
Joe, you got VR?
I dabbled with it, and I had it, and then it broke, and I'm gonna be back into it. Excuse me.
You got to get the
Relative.
3. Don't mess with that 3S thing.
Yes. Yeah.
you just-
No, I'm very excited. So as a pinhead, I'm in 2 forums, 2 message boards with a lot of other pinheads, and there are a lot of cynics said they didn't hit this out of the park, that it was lackluster. I don't think that. Was it perfect? Was it a 10? No, but it was better than the last one. They hit a lot of marks, and they're continuing to move in the right direction. I'm very excited about this. You bring up the multiplayer point, that would be spectacular. But Brooklyn brought up great. How do you do that?
Joe, if you were seeing negative reviews early on, is everyone was bitching about the price of the tables?
And I know you saw the same because we're both in. Yeah.
But the way it looked and performed, like you could put your face right up against
Right up.
machines, and I was so impressed with how good they did those tables, like in virtual reality on like the Meta 3. So I don't see how anyone can complain about anything else but the price.
If they did ever a multiplayer, then that would be. And again, Brooklyn brings up a great point. How do you do it? I don't know. But there are technologically savvy, intelligent people out there. There's there's Gamer Retainer. There's Mystery Encoder. Mystery Encoder. We basically had a symposium last night, all of us with him. You get an education when he talks. Hire smart people. Hire people to do it, and somehow you'll be able to make that happen.
Agreed. All right. Moving on to some breaking news that my boy Brooklyn broke. Brooklyn, tell me about Evercade, and just set this up for us. And then Todd, can you get ready to share that? So, yeah, I'll just move over. You went to Too Many Games, and you were talking to the panel on for Evercade, and you asked them a specific question, and then we'll play that question for you. But so just set this up for us real quick.
Yeah, first thing in the setup is I've been walking around talking to myself for the past week saying, wow, why has no one covered this? Like, maybe I'll just have to cover it myself. So I was so happy when I saw your thumbnail tonight, Jay, and realized, okay, finally somebody saw the question I asked, outside of the Evercade community. Basically, Sean from Evercade did a panel. For me, it was great. I just enjoyed every moment of it. I was just kicking back in the front row. If you look over there to the right, you see that cell phone on the table. That's mine. I snuck it on there. And he was also wearing my mic, which was very nice of him to do. But that audio was going to the phone, filming an empty chair the whole time. But luckily, I come prepared, and I had the 4K set up on a tripod. Because I wanted to capture this moment. There's so many Evercade fans out there, like worldwide, and there were only like 2 of us, like fanatic YouTubers for Evercade that were there. So I wanted to make sure I captured it in the best quality possible, so people that weren't able to attend could see it, and it's gotten a good reception. So there was a point after where he usually does this whole thing as a Q&A. The second part was a Q&A. People were going up. I knew I was going to go up. The question that I asked was for the home arcade community, which was, you have improved all your devices since day one. If you go from the original Evercade to now to the Nexus, you just see a huge leap. What about the Alpha? What about, I come from the home arcade community, and we want a larger scale 3/4. Is there any possibility that there will be a future, let's say 3/4 scale Alpha and he just flat out said yes.
So let's play it. Let's see how it went here. So hopefully we can hear it.
On every cartridge.
Crank it up.
My question is, one thing that you've always done is you've improved your hardware. I mean, you can see from the original Evercade to now the Nexus, a huge improvement. One of my favorite products that you put out is the Alpha. Now, as someone from the home arcade community, is there any chance in the future of, say, a 3/4 scale Alpha in a larger format that would kind of fit in with our home arcades that could possibly in the front, that the space open up and also hold our cartridge collections?
Good question. Thank you very much. Short answer is yes. So for people that don't know, because we're a British company, one of the things that we did when we made the Alpha, the bar top arcade machine, it was bar top size purely so that we could ship it as well. So we made it ready built so it could just go on the boats from the factories where it's made and get everywhere where it needs to go. But it also provided a simple out of the box plug in and play solution. For some people that was great. My friend Tamer from GameSpot, one of his favorite parts of that was because he lives in San Francisco, he can't have a 3/4 size or bigger. So this is perfect for him. And for a lot of the UK and Europe, our house size is a lot smaller. But we did appreciate and get the feedback from everybody, you want bigger, and America wants bigger. So what we've been looking at, and there's no guarantees of if it will come or when it will come, but for whatever we do next with Alpha, we'll probably do a 3/4 size unit, which we will make basically direct to order. So we know it's not going to sell like thousands and thousands and thousands, but what we do know is we could probably sell quite a few hundred to a few people, and we can make sure that we got a place in America where it's built and then ready to ship. So it makes it easier for everybody to go there. We'll probably do some flat packing because you have to at that kind of size, but we want to try and give the core experience. But when we're going to do that, we're also going to look at other things. Do we make it 2-player? Do we put 2 arcade sticks on it or more? Do we make a bigger screen? Do we make a screen that can turn and do tate? So all of these things are being looked at as well with what we can do. So yeah, hopefully in the future, bigger for you. It'll be good.
Nice. There it is. I was at work. I was listening to this, Brooklyn. I was sitting there going, I was like, why isn't anybody talking about this? This is amazing. This is what everybody's, dude. When they start, this is like when they remember the whole rumors about this when they were coming out with the Alpha. It was like, is it gonna be 3/4? Are they gonna actually put their foot in the water? They're gonna do it. And he just straight up said, yeah, and he's gonna do it direct, dude. It's just like, finally, there's a company, and at this point in time, how fitting it is that Evercade, the one physical media company, could be the one to bring that to us. Remember, we talked about, what was it, Todd? We talked about Wednesday. Are we done with home arcade? And we're like, really, is there any product that would get our attention? We couldn't think of one. This got my attention.
Yes.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm like, arcade where we can put cartridges in and we can what? And of course, you're probably going to have they have all the licenses too. Yeah, they have Capcom.
Think about it this way. Think about like you can buy a Pandora box and get anything you want. I have a Pandora's box on my Nova Blast, but I spend so much time going through and deciding what I want to play on it that I'm wasting time. If I have a cartridge, guess what? I selected and bought that cartridge because I know what games are on it, and I'm going to make a decision. There's going to be ones that I'm not a completist like Brooklyn, where he has every cart. I have ones that I want to play, the ones that I really want to do. And with this, I can go and say, I want to play Pac-Man on the Alpha 3/4 scale. Pull out the cartridge, plug it in, and go. So, the possibilities are endless. This got me excited too, just thinking about what's next after that. They're even looking at it is just incredible news from all the other companies that are out there. This is just something, even just they're saying we're looking into it, or the short answer is yes. they're not mixing their words there. They're being truthful that, hey, it's something we do want to come out with. So I'm excited for it.
And since the alpha, Evercade has been going like hard on the arcade cartridges. But I could tell you from owning every one, there are so many games on other cartridges that are non-arcade that play fantastic.
Yes.
On an arcade setup. And right now they're working on you see how like they did their definitive edition of Duke Nukem, probably the best way you can play the original computer versions of the first Duke Nukems, but they got the whole collection. Well, they're currently doing the same thing with Doom, so that's coming pretty soon as well. And they're doing something special with it.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Joe, you're Evercade guy?
Big time. Not as big as Brooklyn, but I'm a big fan of theirs, and I'm always interested in what they're doing. And I'm interested in companies' developmental, when they do forecasting, when they do projections, business strategist type stuff. And they just continue to make brilliant move after move after move after move. They never make a bad business strategic move. This comes off the heels. I mean, think of this announcement. It comes off the heels of all the bull crap with Sony.
Which we'll be talking about that in a second.
It's brilliant. I mean, you need competition. We've said this ad nauseum. The home arcade needs competition. You got Unico, a little engine that could, but it's really been basic fun arcade 1-up and iconic. And when I say that, it's basic fun. It's our At Games 2. Yeah. There's At Games 2. They're not failed yet, but they're there. They're in the sphere. Iconic. I think everybody knows how I feel about them. I don't want to hear any more about this year. There's 5 months, 4.5 more months. 2026 is done. So it's just basic fun. It's arcade 1-up. And you need something else. And Evercade, as I said, to have this come at a time where Sony is saying, we're just going full-fledged digital, it's a brilliant maneuver. And I'm a big fan of theirs. I love it, Jack.
So Sean brought up a lot of great points during the presentation portion. And like this is one of the things I've always said. It's like they kind of realized early on, they knew emulation was out there. When he started the presentation, he put all of the negative comments that people put when this thing was announced that it was coming out. But he made a great point, which I've always said, like most people, when you're doing emulation, you're spending most of your time working on the emulation, getting stuff to work. And they wanted to focus on making you play. Yeah, play the games. Yes. And not having like a selection of 20,000 games that you're just sitting there for hours flipping through, and then you're fixing stuff, trying to get stuff work. And that's what they kind of realized that people were doing most of the forums. It was always about how to get stuff to work. It was never about enjoying the games or talking about the games. And that's the kind of change that they made with this. They give you a cartridge. They say, we think that these games are worth your time. And when you put that cartridge in, you're not sitting there with a selection of thousands of games. So you flip through. They may not all be for you, but I've never had a cartridge where I haven't found something that I loved, that I enjoyed on it. And I did, and it did cause me to say, hey, I got this cartridge in. I'm going to dedicate my time to playing these games or the ones on the cartridge that I like.
So Jason Lillian said the Alpha was really a beta test for larger units. Once they had streamlined U.S. distribution, then they can bring in larger form factors and bring in a fair price point. They do it in steps. Yes. It makes sense. It's like, okay, let's not like just first out of the gate all these promises, and then you realize you can't make them. They've done it strategically, step by step, and even Brooklyn, you said every iteration of their earlier in that interview, you said every iteration they've gotten better. So
if you could bring up his Todd's in my head. I'd like to read this one. Now, if they allow Wi-Fi and active marquee, allowing for the downloads of matching game artwork on the marquee, that would be a major addition to set it apart. Jason,
Dude,
Jason,
They could sell them
if they do
separately.
that, go ahead, Brooklyn. I'm sorry.
No, they could sell them separately, but if you buy an alpha, especially if you got the deluxe, they gave you a marquee for every game that was
Yes.
built
Exactly.
in.
Jason, if they do that, it's a flipping game changer. It would be a game changer.
Yeah, but changeable digitals where you don't have to,
Yeah,
if
if
it
they have a
knows this
screen.
cartridge is in it, and they could just design it because every month they do an update. You got a firmware update because they add the game of the month, or they add fixes and improvements. They added dip switches to the Neo Geo games on an
don't
update
they have
recently.
like a Easter egg thing? If you put 2 different cartridges in,
They
it like
do.
unlocks something.
Yeah, if you
I love that stuff.
if you
That
put
stuff is like ingenious.
If you put combinations of, like, if you put 2 of the toll plan cartridges in, the Genesis version of Truxton opens up. Like, all of a sudden it's just there. It doesn't tell you. You're just like, wait, I have like, you see how many games are on each cart, and then all of a sudden you see an extra game. And I found it that way. And there's also secret ways. If you I don't know how people figure it out, but there are actually websites where people will just tell you, like, enter in this code or put these 2 cartridges in, and it will unlock this game.
Yep. My question to my fellow panelists here is: would you make room for this? Would this be something that you're going to have to, if you're tight space, are you going to make something go away? Or are you going to be like, no worries, I'm going to make sure this happens either
In
way?
fact,
I will literally throw my Legends Ultimate out the window live on YouTube.
Todd, that's an easy yes, emphatically.
I don't need to make room, but yeah, it's. I just
Something
like the
had to go.
idea, and with everything going on that we're going to talk about, it's like I just want to support this company. I have the Capcom portable, and on vacation I didn't take my Amernic. I took that. You know why? It had a bunch of games I could get on, and I could save my state real quick. I could play it for a while and be done, and then pick it back up and get right back to where I was. And I was playing some shmups. I was playing 1945, 44, 45, I can't remember. And I was just having a blast. I was like, I love this experience. It was just like perfect.
Well, I want to say something to this comment real quick. Galaga guy, you can make room for an Evercade.
Yes,
Come
you
on.
can.
You're going and spending the whole weekend in Cleveland now because I talked you into it. I will talk you into an Evercade 3/4. Okay, we're gonna make that happen.
I'll say
okay?
that Evercade makes more sense too because of they talk about online stores and everything. You can just put in your carts now.
Yeah,
it's just crazy. It's that nobody's else thought of this. So. And I like Brooklyn. You kind of like hinted, hey, make that front open and make it so I can store all my cartridges in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you think about it, you got that whole empty
whole
space in
space.
the front. They could just make it where it, opens up and have a couple of racks in there, and you could, there you go.
Are you talking about
stuff in there.
functional furniture?
Yeah.
Functional furniture in the arcade? No way. No, that's amazing.
Remember all these like shelves and stuff that are like transforming. That's party with it.
Yeah, the
now
Legends
he's gonna
Ultimate.
break. He said he's gonna break his arcade. Now he's gonna break his Legends Ultimate. He's gonna break everything.
The graveyard
Meatball's so funny.
at Meatball Saucy's house is
Meatball's
amazing.
funny.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. One thing I didn't think about that he brought up was a 2-player deck. Yeah, that'd be really great to have,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Street Fighter.
Yeah, an actual true Street Fighter.
Wow, a real Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be crazy if they could do Alpha Street Fighter?
Oh my god, that would be insane.
That would be hilarious. That they would be able to pull it off out of cart. Man, that would be crazy. All right, guys. So Brooklyn, I'm glad I was able to catch that. I'm hopefully more people in the home arcade. You guys let people know about this.
Don't
Spread
worry.
the news.
The Spanish arcade community is already over this.
Yeah, the
You'll
Spanish
hear-
arcade community,
the
guys.
the Spain is all over this. So don't worry about
They
it.
were, man. They showed me a lot of love for the video and promoted my channel. So I've gotten definitely a little boost of people now realizing that I love Evercade. So they've been coming over and subscribing. And, I've had a Evercade alpha video that I worked on that I never put out, that I actually made before the alpha even came out, because I was already playing most of my Evercade stuff on my 8BitDo, my Switch arcade stick. So I already knew that there was so many games. You have Donut Dodo on Evercade on one of the Indie Hero collections. How perfect is that? You know, to just having that and now I'm hearing Donut Dodo 2 is possibly in the works.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm super excited about this. Have another more competition in the Spear, I think, and it's what timing for it to be physical, because we're gonna go into our hot take of the week.
Burns hotter, but the proof chills. Hot take sizzle, but the cold facts thrill.
Yes, the original. Where it all started.
No.
I came up with the idea all by myself.
You did not. You did not. This is Galaga Guy 88 was the first one.
It was Sheldon. Sheldon was the first.
Yeah, he even though he started this show with me. It was like,
oh yeah, but did they have a theme song before they did?
Yeah, they don't.
It was a concept, Brooklyn. It was a concept.
It was a nebulous. Yeah.
Okay, this week's hot take: Sony and Microsoft just killed the gaming industry. Man, it's a bloodbath out there. Gosh, man, what a terrible week for being gaming, man. Guys, it was just like getting smacked in the face, left, right, up, down, left, center. I mean, they just like no holds barred. Hey, you want some bad news? You're gonna get a ton of bad news, man. What the heck happened, man? Let's go over a little bit what happened. Death of ownership. Sony officially announced that the physical disc production will end January 2028. January 20, not June, July, January, creating a digital-only monopoly where they control all licensing and pricing. Think about that. That's one of the main reasons why you don't want this to go away. The code-in-a-box trend, even physical releasing of GTA 6. Remember, we talked about that last week. Man, I did not think it was going to be this quick. By Wednesday, Sony announced this, that they're shipping just a download code in a box, rendering physical cases as used as game market obsolete. So they're trying to kill the used game market. Can't tell me they're not. The bloodbath today that was going on. Holy crap. Microsoft is slashing 32,000 jobs and letting go legendary studios like Double Fine, Compulsion Games, prioritizing corporate restructuring over creative talent. They spend all that money on these studios and then said, you know what, we can't afford this. Pricing out of and then things that have been going on, pricing out of the average pricing out the average gamer. Companies are using the memory crisis as an excuse to hike prices by 100 to 150. Even the PS5 Pro reaches a staggering $899. I think it's still going to go up. I just have a feeling. Subscription extortion. The Game Pass went up, and they brought it back down. And then they said, well, we brought it down a little bit to make you feel good about yourself. But they also canceled all these studios, and it sounds like I also heard they put all new contracts with Game Pass on pause. That means they have Game Pass, but they're not going to put any new games on it. So let that sink in. Lip service failures. Sony wasted millions online services gambles like Concord. We talked about that, which was pulled 2 weeks after launch, showing a total disconnect. You can argue that, you can argue between Sony killing used games and Microsoft's destruction of our legendary studios. The big two have abandoned the gamers who built them in favor of sterilizing digital only and overpriced future. Discussion points. Joe Todd, Brooklyn. Will Xbox follow suit on their next console? Do you think they're going to take away that disk drive? Rumors is they haven't decided yet. And will they use or will they use this as a chance to win back physical collectors? Also, could a PSP 3 win you back, or is the $899 price for the PS5 too high? Do you think if PlayStation went mobile next time, that could be kind of like, okay, we can't really put a disk drive on this anyway because it's going to be a mobile. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's start with Brooklyn. What do you think?
I think it's absolutely ridiculous. There's so many factors when they're saying, oh, we, look at the numbers and, physical is a very small percentage compared to digital purchases. Of course it is. There's games like I've been pushing Mouse PI to telling people about this game for a year and a half now, and I still haven't even played it yet because the physical doesn't come out till tomorrow. So of course everyone's not going to want to wait. So of course there's going to be more digital sales. You know what I mean?
Can you pause that for a minute? Todd, put up Sheldon's comment real quick. I want to like add some context to this. Yes, the numbers they're using, that 80%, is they're including digital only games, DLC, and like online games included into that number. So they're not even saying like if a game came out physical and digital at the same, they're not even comparing that. They're including that into these numbers. So they're skewing the numbers for a narrative. And of course you're going to have a higher number of DLCs if you add that in there. So so it's a skewed statistic that they're using. So that's been like all over the internet. People are dude, I can't believe how many are pissed. But yeah, so I wanted to kind of add context to that. Go ahead, Brooklyn. Continue.
Here's my thing. They better at least give you fine. You want to make the console all digital, kind of like they did with the PS5 Pro. Well, give me the option of buying a disc for the PS6 and adding a drive on the side, because that's got to be the stupidest decision, to just leave out all the people with massive PS5 collections that may have to sell their PS5 to have enough, to put something towards getting the PS6. And now they have all these games that are just worthless.
Right. Yeah.
So they're going to screw themselves if they don't at least add that option. Because I know that there's plenty of other companies out there that still understand and have the love and appreciation for physical stuff. So you will still have those companies that will benefit from this. But if they literally just put out a digital and don't give you any option of even adding a drive, look, I'm still going to get it. It is what it is. Sometimes you got to move forward with the times, but I just think that is a travesty.
Brooklyn.
And it's BS.
Joe. Let me hear it. Give it to me.
So first, I want to apologize to Sheldon. He wanted my viewpoint on his show this past weekend. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to do it. I was away. So I'm going to do it here on OpenFridge. We're going to start with a story, okay? This is a real story. Real.
Okay.
I was out with my in-laws, and we were talking about video games. She asked me, how's the Joe K doing? Small talk. I was telling her updated news, and I told her, Crazy Taxi. I showed her the trailer, because I know that she was a gamer in 2001, 2002. And she didn't know it. She said, Crazy Taxi, they're making a new. I said, yeah, Crazy Taxi. Remember? You're driving around picking up passengers. She's like, vaguely, I don't remember that game. I said, you don't remember that game? Crazy Taxi? I said, let me show you. And I grabbed my cell phone, because Crazy Taxi I purchased, or I thought I purchased on my cell phone. Gone. The game's gone. I went to the App Store, and I'm looking for it. And nothing. Nowhere to be found. Gone. My son is there, my oldest son. He's like, yeah, Sega took a bunch of games down. I said, what? I bought it. He said, when did you buy it? Probably 10 years ago. I said, who? What if I bought it 100 years ago? I bought it. It's mine. It's mine. I bought it. Doesn't matter how long ago it was. I bought it. And it's gone. The only way that I could have retrieved it is if I had the same account on the same game that I never deleted. Or if I did delete it, it would have to be the same phone that I obviously don't have. It's from 8-10 years ago. And since then, I've got PTSD from this. The fact that can happen, that a scenario like that can happen, you don't own games anymore, Jay. It's done. This is an orchestrated, calculated attack on tangible gaming community, on a whole entire generation. You're not going to tell me it's not orchestrated, because simultaneously, as this stuff is going on, you have 3 companies that are now, the DOJ is investigating. I forget what happened. Something's going on
for
with
the RAM.
Yeah, they're hiking up RAM. Yeah, this is a total orchestrated attack. It's an attack. And I'm trying so hard not to curse. It's terrible. It's terrible is what it is.
Do you think Microsoft and PlayStation are like in cahoots with each other? Microsoft and PlayStation are like, hey, we got a bunch of bad news to drop. Why don't we just take turns?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's correlate the time frame here.
Because they're going to be pissed at both
out.
of us. But if we kind of level it out, we can just each distract them. Oh yeah.
We'll give you.
It just feels like that, don't it? I mean, it's conspiracy, but it just feels like
all the Sega titles I bought were gone. I tried Afterburner Climax, that was gone. I
remember when that went down. We actually highlighted in the show.
They're all gone. Who knows what I spent? Probably between $4.99 or $9.99 for each game.
Because they were given away for free. Because
they're gone. I must have bought. I don't even remember Sonic 1, Sonic 2.
Because if you had it attached to your account, you could keep it. But like you said.
No, you need the same phone, Jay. Like, that's not enough. You needed the same phone.
No. I mean, the ones I got, it can still is attached to that phone. But if you got even earlier, but I hear you. I think Apple did that too. Apple, when like the old iPhones, there's like old iPhone games that you could buy. But if you have a new iPhone, you lose it.
It's gone. I probably spent between $50 to $100 over the course of however many years. But the point is, it's gone. Like, I spent money, and the fact that can even happen, I was like, this is unbelievable. This is why companies are doing this in an effort for two reasons. So that they can sell you the same game and you can buy it over and over and over and over again. That's the reason one. And reason two, so that they control the secondary market. So that me or you or Todd or Brooklyn can't buy used games from Joe Blow in a garage sale. And we have to, the only way to police this is if we start together a grassroots movement where we where we tell them, if you operate this way, we're going to punish you. And equally, companies that don't, like Evercade, we're going to reward.
Yeah, that's one reason why I want to support them too. So real quick, I know you guys got the same. You guys could do the same thing. I know because you guys are collecting. I'm not a huge physical collector, to be honest, but I do have some collections for a reason, and I want to kind of just show you. Like you told that story about losing, you lost Crazy Taxi. I'm going to show you stuff that you could lose. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Of course, let's talk about TV shows. Yeah. Of course, I said you can watch this on Tubi. But you know what I also was watching on Tubi? I was watching Babylon 5. I was in the middle of watching Babylon 5. Guess what? I can't watch Babylon 5 anymore. I can't find it anywhere in the stream. So when I go to buy physical discs, I look for TV shows because they do stuff that's like they'll take out episodes. Like I don't think you can get the complete episodes of Simpsons. They've taken episodes of Simpsons out. This is, if I digitize this, I still have the copy. I can put this on my own Plex server because I own this. So some of the things I do is I grab TV shows. You go to Walmart. Walmart has great TV shows, guys. If you go in the Walmart DVD section, people think DVDs are dead. No, they have like tons of selection of TV shows. If you like Gunsmoke, holy crap! I didn't realize how many. There's like 20 seasons of that. People watching Gunsmoke. Certain PS5 games I do have. I did win this from our moderator extraordinaire, Jason the Alien. But my grandkids love this, and guess what? I will have this. I have the physical copy right there, and it has this really cool feature. These are little things that are really cool. You can have this, but you can flip the art. Look at that. You can flip the art to, and they just did little nods like that. You can do the art like the old school Sega style. You know what I mean? The stuff they add bonus to that, so I can do that, and you can change the whole look of it because it's Sonic Superstars. So another game, I have a Wii U. See, you can hack the Wii U. You can mod it and everything. But guess what? You cannot find this game. This one you have to buy physical. Call of Duty, and there's a way to play it online too because the modders have added it. But to Call of Duty, and guess what? I paid for this. I paid $14.99. You're not paying $14.99 for Call of Duty anywhere. During the last Black Friday.
There you go, Battlefield, and I'll bring up that example. I got, while that was digital on the PS Store for $70, I got that for $29.99 on
I got this for like 36. Yeah, same thing. Only reason I was able to get it so cheap, and this is still in my, this is like in my PlayStation. This is I leave this in the PlayStation. This is how I play it. Yeah, this game. You ain't gonna get Battlefield anymore for no $30 or $29 like Brooklyn got. Like I said, great TV show. Buy these. I go to FYE. If you guys still have FYEs, I go and collect TV shows. Chuck is awesome. If you're a nerd, you'll know. I know a lot of the Wii games, like the Lego series and like Mario, the Nintendo exclusives. These never lose value. And there's some like Lego games, like I think the Pirates one, you can't get those anymore. So those are a good example. Now let's talk about a game that was exclusively online, but they made it so you can buy it physical. But guess what? You can't play this game, even if you have the disc. You know why? It's digital. They look at all this cool stuff they give you. This game doesn't exist anymore. This game is gone. You cannot play this game. I plop this disc in and it does nothing because guess what? They took it offline because it was online only. You can only play Overwatch 2. And people paid for this. You know what I mean? Like Joe said, you paid for this and it's gone. And it's crazy. And one thing Sony was saying about exclusive, we were talking about them skewing the numbers. You know what? It did leak that Insomniac and Naughty Dog and stuff, what they bought, their good games that Sony's known for, Uncharted, the Uncharted series. Guess what? Most of us buy it physical. Why? Because we don't need the disc because this is a story game. Yeah. So it's like the 70% of their really exclusives of what you go to Sony for, people buy them physical. Why? Because we have them. I think I have all the Uncharted's on physical. Was it Astrobot and like their Last of Us, those games? Of course, the best game that they made on one of the best exclusives for the PS5. I have it on physical. Did come with a DLC code, so I'm not totally against digital.
Well, they'd give you those like if you pre-ordered the game or you got like the day one, they would add in a digital code. Yeah, in the future, it's all digital code. So like 20 years from now, when you look at gamer YouTubers' backgrounds, instead of seeing like all the physicals on the shelves, you can just see stacks of little slips of papers. And remember when Cyberpunk? Yes. Remember when Cyberpunk came out with on PS4 and it didn't work and they actually had to delist it? Can I show you my Cyberpunk, please? Hold on. You're gonna laugh.
Just a minute, bro. And so I got this for $15. And guess what? We were talking about this is one of them. One of them, they go, it's not on the disc. Guess what? It's on the disc, guys. If you want to play the original Cyberpunk, they actually add it. They have 2 discs, so they have the whole thing. So it goes offline. I can still play, and this works on the PS5. So you can play Cyberpunk. I have it. So I mean, I know they upgraded it and everything, but if we want to go back in time and play the original Cyberpunk, we can still. Couple more examples I want to show. 2 games you cannot play anymore. The only way you can get them, and I'm a big Transformers, is the Fall for Cybertron and the War for Cybertron games. The only way you can get these, only way you can play these games right here is I have this one on Steam, but you cannot. This is delisted. Both these games are delisted. There's no way to play them except for physical right here. This is it. And this one, Finner, he said we lost it. He goes, if we lost it, I'm going to tear the house apart and trying to find this game because he absolutely loves this game. This has actually got multi. Yeah, these 2 games are amazing. If you love Transformers, this is going back in the Cybertron days. The only way you can do it is if you have these right here. I think they made this in Xbox. Right. These are amazing games. Nobody can play them anymore. and of course, you know, we talked about this is what they used to do, guys. They say you can't put them on the disc. Guess what? They used to make these little cool little cases where you could fit 2 discs in.
Yeah.
There's, you know, like this is original PC Spider-Man. I know you guys could do the same thing here too. Of course, Tony Hawk, and the one that broke it all, guys. You're never gonna see this. Well, let me show this one first. Of course, you get stuff like this, Midway Arcade Treasures. I could sit there and play. Look at it, Hydro Thunder, Rush, Off Road, all on disc right here. I don't need internet or anything. GTA 2.
Wow.
And it's in here, but I want to show you what's actually in here. The last copy of Grand Theft Auto. Look at Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PS3. That was when it came out, and this is what is destroying games right now. You're not going to see a 6. There it is. It's the first one that came out.
It's terrible.
GTA
It's terrible.
5. I have, and then I also have 2 in here too. So that's it, guys. The reason why we keep these, the reason why you want digital, is because eventually it will go away if you keep it all digital, unless you get creative. So I know you guys all have probably a similar collection of things, and I don't have a lot. I just wanted to kind of give some examples. I mean, I do have.
I have a lot.
I have a
Vita,
lot.
you know, Vita stuff is going to go through the roof. You know, these are amazing games. Got Spider-Man and Killzone.
Todd.
Where this will benefit the physical collectors is, I think, our collections, even of just the basic stuff, is going to wind up skyrocketing. Let me show you the Cyberpunk that I pre-ordered before it came out. I'm not gonna. I may have to move my mic and stand up.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Holy smokes!
Amazing.
Talk about a physical.
I never left everything in the box, but I do have this absolutely stunning statue on display that came in there.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
That's awesome.
look at that.
Look at that.
Dope.
Would you look at that? Just look at it. And
Todd,
then, of course,
Todd hasn't sound off yet, and I don't want Todd to hold back. Let's do it. Let's hear it, Todd.
I think that there's a place for physical. I do, or digital. Excuse me. I think there's a place for digital, but why? Why are you taking this away from us? We are your core base, and I'm telling you, you can't replicate this in this time and place of the physical media that we're absorbing. Think about it. Think about all the things that have come out in the last 10 years alone, because people like us are spending our hard-earned money to buy these things.
especially Todd.
Especially me. But Sony, Xbox, what are you doing? What's going on? Why is this more? Are you just trying to save a nickel? Because if you're just trying to save a nickel and still get money out of us, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Guess what? In 2 or 3 years, when your sales tank, okay, and I'm not saying that you're going to go out of business, your sales are going to show a dip, and you're going to have people that are saying, look, we told you got rid of the physical and this is what happened. Then you're just going to make some Renaissance theme about, oh, we're bringing back physical games, woo, and all of us are just going to be super excited, but you're making a mistake, okay? And I don't know, you're not listening to us, so I don't know who you're going to listen to. I just wish that you would understand that I go and look for the physical games. Yes, I do digital. I have a Steam account. Do I play Steam a lot? No. I prefer the physical. I literally bought Sonic CrossWorlds, CrossWorlds physical because I wanted that physical.
And you got a better deal.
I got a better deal than some of these other people did.
And I thought I got a good deal, and he's like, I got it for $20. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah. So
I mean, I still wanted the DLC, but still, having that option. And now if anything happens, you can at least, as long as those servers up, download it and keep it. So yeah, it's crazy that they are not thinking. And then the fact that they, like, Sony went and said, hey, we're shutting down the PlayStation store, so not even the games. You're going to still be able to download them, but for how long? But the thing is, PlayStation 3, totally hacked. You can probably get their whole library downloaded.
If a company
there's
would
emulators
come out,
for the PS4. I'm not worried about it because if they're gonna screw us, the gamers will find a way. People will find a way to preserve this stuff. There's people recreating Home in PlayStation. Home is an online option that was in the PlayStation.
Yeah. They pushed that so heavy, and then there were people that fell in love with that were like living virtual lives in that thing. And then they just said, no, we'll just take the whole thing away.
Yep. And Sheldon put up his sitting in the car comment. That's the other one. I remember this. Sitting in the car as a kid was of getting a new game and driving home, getting in the manual, looking in the ARP. Yes. Dude, because you couldn't play it, but you wanted to like absorb it.
Yeah.
And you had attachment to it. And I can remember doing that with a game I bought. I can tell you it was called Echelon. It was from my Commodore 64.
Yeah, you said it best. I think it was you. You said those that have tangible, that have physical, it's just going to be a fortune because it's like anything, supply and demand. So if you have now, it starts now, and this generation and future generations, let's say worst case scenario, stop making physical, then from here in the past, that quantity of physical is just it's not going to depreciate. And there's such a communal aspect to it. Me and Brooklyn, we were having so much fun at Too Many Games, looking for physical, just, going to vendors, trying to look for a deal, traders. It's so unfortunate.
What about future? Like, what are we going to do at conventions? We're going to look for, we can't get digital codes, right, that have already been used. How are some of these vendors going to make money?
I mean, we're up to the PS5.
They'll be selling their accounts.
Probably, yeah.
They probably will.
All of these games, here it is.
It's true.
That is a thing.
That's the thing is also with Sony, like if you buy a game from them digitally, even if you download it, if you never even launch that game once, you'll be on the phone with them for hours and they will not give you a refund on it. So this also hurts where, let's say if you do purchase a physical game and you play it, you're like, man, I really don't like this game. Well, on a physical, I could put it up online on eBay or whatever and get most of my money back, if not all of it, and then get something else I like. But on digital, I'm now stuck with it. You can't pass that off to somebody else.
Until they say you can't have it anymore, and then they take it away.
And I think it's highway robbery when I go on any digital store, because I love browsing the digital store just to find games that I will then seek out on physical. But I think it's robbery when I'm looking at digital purchases and they're like $100 and something for a digital. Like, if anything, they should make the digital games less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's all about money.
You could also be a victim to I don't want to get into politics here, but like they could cancel a game. You hear that now. You hear networks talk about they don't want to play Blazing Saddles anymore, right? So they're trying to phase out the older ones, or what if a director changes his mind, or someone that says,
that's why I said the movies and stuff. I collect them on.
You have to if we go completely digital on the digital front from video games, movies, and music. Then
what I find funny is that these Netflix shows. You can go on a Walmart and they're releasing them on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Like it'll be on Netflix and everything. It'll be a Netflix exclusive, and they release them on physical for a reason. Know why? Because they know there's money there. They're not doing it. They would not do that. You know what I mean? They would not if there wasn't money to be made.
Paramount.
Yeah.
The Picard series. You can buy the DVDs and Blu-rays for the Picard series, but it was streamed only.
Yeah, it was a streaming only.
It was Paramount exclusive, but you could go in there and get them and own them.
You can own Stranger Things. Yeah, Stranger Things exclusive. You can get Blu-rays of Stranger Things. Isn't that crazy? it's like they know it, they know the deal, and that's why I have hope for at least physical when it comes to movies and TV shows. And think about this too: what you lose mind share, people still go outside, people still go to stores. I still go to the electronics section of every store. I still go to every toy section of every store. It's a habit. That's where I hang out. My wife grocery shopping, I'm going over there. Guess what? They lose mind share if Nintendo is the only one. And my son said this. He goes, so are they just giving up to Nintendo? Because Nintendo is going to be the one aisle of physical media that you can still buy.
That's a
so
great
you're going
point,
to be you're going to lose mind share. And what if these companies said, well, if you ain't going to sell, they said, we're going to let people buy cards and buy it wherever. You can't, they ain't got sales on those cards. They're those prices are fixed. All those gift cards are fixed. They don't go up and down. They don't, those codes are locked in. So there's no sales on it. They're going to lose that whole mind share because you see the PlayStation section, which is Nintendo and PlayStation are big, and then you got Xbox that got that little corner. If you go into any Walmart, you know what I'm talking about. It's been nice seeing Xbox putting their stuff back out there, but you're losing mind share. You're losing those like impulsive sales. There's a reason why if you're in retail, you buy those end caps. End caps are like sold as high real estate. They advertise that. You're losing that to digital, to people who already, you're not getting new customers, you're getting old customers, and if you piss them all off, you're not going to get any more. So yeah, that's my hot take.
Yeah.
And then the thing with Xbox cutting is another thing of Xbox buying all these companies. And everybody's like, maybe Xbox will save the day. Xbox don't know what they're doing. They reset everything. They thought Game Pass was going to be the next biggest thing. They're in total disarray. I have no.
They're in freefall. Yeah.
I have no faith in what they're doing. And I know Sheldon thinks I'm going to be just dogging on them. They need to button up. They need to figure it out. We cannot have PlayStation by themselves. We obviously can't have Xbox and Nintendo. You give them a shot, I guarantee they're gonna want to. We all thought game key cards were bad. Guys, game key cards look like an ingenious idea now, and I'm sitting there going, well, maybe Nintendo is because we know we're at least safe for a couple years. Well, how long did the Switch go on for? I think they just announced like next year they're going to stop making the original Switch.
Like 15 years.
So we got 15 years of physical.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. This is only phase one. So what happens when the PS7 comes out? Will it even be a console anymore, or will you just buy a controller and be streaming games like Netflix through a server somewhere?
That's a great point.
You know what I mean?
What was those streaming?
Because I'm telling you, that's the end game for this.
Stadia?
This is just
it's going to be Stadia.
This is just the beginning. That way, they don't have to even
give you the game. They rent.
No, because they always lose money on the hardware, supposedly, and so what if they could just take that out of the equation, and basically you're just buying the right like you would to watch a movie, and you just buy that game, but you don't even have a console anymore. Sony will just build it into their TVs or other TVs,
right,
and you just go on and you'll be streaming the game from somewhere else, which is never as good. That's why it's always failed. It's never as good as when you own the game. There's always issues with it. It doesn't look as good. The visuals don't look as good. It's the same thing. Try to watch a movie on 4K through a streaming service, and then put an actual ultra high definition disc of the same movie in it, and you will see a huge difference. Right away.
It'll look actually. There's a reason why if you go into the like stores, those are running on local. Those loops that you're seeing, you're not seeing, those vibrant pictures. And you're like, oh my gosh, that looks amazing. How come nothing I have? Because those are local. They're not streamed. They're not being compressed. They have very high quality files on those suckers. Yep. So yeah, you're totally right, Brooklyn. That is the best.
What was the poll? Just out of curiosity, Jack.
Yes, let's put up Devastator Omega's comment real quick. I want to highlight that. Yeah, Nintendo just gave a 10% bump to their employees, while Sony and Microsoft is brain farting, probably firing half of everybody. That just shows them management. They, and I can't say Nintendo's doing everything right, but they're doing more right than not, right?
Yes.
So I mean, at least they, even with digital, they found a way to share digital because they understand that that's the impulse of their community. Even I'm sitting there going, all right, Nintendo, any third party game, buy from Nintendo, physical.
Yeah.
And let's say even if they came up with some sort of system that they say, okay, well, you could take your PS5 games and go through some process to have them transferred over so you could play them on your PS6. I would never do that because I guarantee you that would render that disc useless in some way, shape, or form because they wouldn't want multiple people to be able to.
Well, they're saying
to do that.
I'm envisioning a barcode system somehow where you.
Yeah,
I don't know. Does he
like a
have
gift card.
barcodes?
Like a gift card.
No,
when
like
you-
on the actual. I want to see something here, like so like you would. I don't know if these like just doing something. They covered it up on here, but like you would just scan it and it would lock into that system, and then when somebody else scans it on a different system, it just takes it off.
They would just have to do it in a way where you put your PS5 disc in. Well, I'm sorry, you can't put your PS5 disc in because it's all digital. So screw my idea.
Hang on, I want to see Ryan. Ryan's like, he's like the
Maybe
spokesperson for
maybe
digital.
it's definitely on the table.
So Gamer Fridge is finally buying a Switch 2. Is that what I'm hearing?
From whatever the next gen console, if I go in to buy a next gen, that might be it.
And everyone can scream at the top of the hill, "Oh, we're not going to buy it." You already know when the PS6 comes out, you won't even be able to get it. The site's going to crash because so many people are going to be ordering it.
They're going to pre-order it. They're going to want it.
Because when it comes down to it, if you love video games, you're going to bend over and take whatever they give you because you want to play. You're going to want to play those next generation games that they're going to show off for it. So you're going to have to move forward with the times, whether you like it or not.
Brooklyn, shut up.
But
and then in 20, 30 years from now, it'll all come full circle. Like now everybody's buying LPs again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's records. Go to Target. Go to Target. If you go to the music section, they've got new records from Taylor Swift and
charging like $30 for a freaking LP.
They charge. Go ahead, Todd. You want to say something?
Yeah, Todd wants to say something.
We need to be, us four gentlemen, this chat, we need to be the stewards of this where we can continue to push it because I have a 16-year-old. I know all of you have kids. My daughter has gotten into DVD collecting because it's the same thing that Jay was talking about. She wants to go watch something on Crunchyroll that isn't there. And guess what? We can go to the local media store. In our neighborhood, it's a McKay's, which is physical media superstore basically, and she can buy used DVDs and Blu-rays and whatever, and she prefers that. A 16-year-old prefers that over this digital world. So we got to be stewards of this. We gotta push forward and I'm happy. I'm happy that my daughter wants to collect these things or, understands the value of having that physical thing because she's 16. That's been her world is digital.
It's actually new to them.
It's a new concept to them. And she's always looked at my video game collection and like, I want to play this game and I don't have to worry about it uploading. Put the cartridge in and go. And she's super excited when I talk about setting up the consoles and stuff like that. So we just as that's my final thought on it. We have to
champion it. Yeah,
we have to champion this. We have to be the voices out there that say, "Hey, physical is still cool. Don't you gotta be part of it."
Right. I think we're a physical being. We like things. We like.
Yeah.
And
there's a place for digital. There is a place for digital.
Oh don't get me wrong.
I love digital.
I have a Plex
in some
server.
regards.
All these will be going on. I rip them and put them on my own Plex server. I have my own digital, but guess what? They're mine.
They're yours.
And if something happens, I have a backup.
Correct.
And I have the physical sitting here, and so that's the whole point. And guess what? I can still play that Transformers game.
Yeah.
You know,
The only format I don't mind all digital is VR because I'm in VR. You can see your collection in there.
yeah.
But don't think that some of the greatest VR games that were ever made when VR was still in the Oculus Rift days, there were some sort of legal problems, and some of the greatest games, if you weren't into VR back then, that these games need to be run by PC, can't get them anymore.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So that's definitely
they're just gone.
Well, I thought that was a great discussion. Did we get the poll? Okay, Sony's officially ending physical disc in 2028. What is your next move? So, what do you guys think number one was?
I voted retro. It's got to be physical.
I hope that's number. Why would you ask that? It's not number one.
46% retro only.
Well, how many people voted?
We had 39 votes, so we had good.
How many
people
people?
in the chat?
39.
Yeah. 40 people. That's great. That's wonderful.
At number 28. Jumping to PC, go where the deals are. Yeah, if you're gonna go all digital, and that's another point. If you might as well, there's no reason to stay on PlayStation with their. I want to say, what if you think about it, PS5 only has like eight exclusives, like dedicated exclusives to PS5 that isn't on like PS4 or another platform. I was like listing them off, and Brian was like, "Nope, that's on PC. Nope, that was on PS4." I'm like, "Dang it, there's none."
But here's my problem with PC, and I love Steam. I have hundreds of Steam games, but I find myself when I play the same game on Steam that I would play on the PS5 Pro on Steam, because you're limited to whatever the power of your PC is. I find myself always tinkering more in the settings. I'm like, oh, what the hell does this mean if I turn this on? And I'm just sitting there for hours trying to get the game to look as best as possible. Instead of just playing it on PS5 Pro, turn it on, boom, there it goes, and you're in.
I think I only tinker if I was seeing issues. So
on computer, I'm always messing around with it. Always.
Well, Brooklyn, just try to click it and see what happens, because I usually just can go and play. So I think that's another thing with the Steam Deck that's trying to alleviate some of that, is just like optimized for just, Steam Machine or Steam Deck or whatever. Let's keep going. Staying on PlayStation, accept it. 13%, and then go to Xbox if they have the disc drive. If they keep the disc drive, 13%. So the Xbox and PlayStation, man, people are just pissed. And I know I've seen a lot of YouTubers. I'm seeing a lot of other people saying, "Keep it up, guys. Keep complaining. Keep." I guess PlayStation is getting slammed. They're surprised about the backlash. They Domino's Pizza is memeing them. It's just all these companies are memeing the crap out of them, and they should.
You have to. You have to keep hammering them. You shouldn't accept it. Even at 13%, it's 40. Only 5 people voted. Just accept it. We can't accept it. We can't accept it.
So and PlayStation did this strategically because it was July, and so their next earnings report won't reflect the backlash, and they think they have 2 months to obscure this. So that's what everybody's saying. All these people, do not let up. I know James hates everything. He's talking about writing a law, signing a petition. I signed the petition that he gave.
I did.
It's just keep making noise about this. Do not accept this. We're not saying digital isn't good. We're saying do not take away. Do not act like this is something people want when Evercade can make money.
Evercade's the best.
and can't keep their carts in stock. Don't tell me that this is what people want when limited run games specifically is formed to make physical copies of games that are only digital. When they have 2 or 3 companies now that are their sole purpose is to make physical. Do not tell me this is what people want when those things in parallel exist. So you can say it's not as profitable. You can say we would pawn it off on another company and let them do it. But say outright this is not what people want is a total flat out lie. That, my friend, is my hot take. Let's move on. That's a lot of negativity.
Yeah, stop aggravating me.
Yeah, but like Evercade Evercade. This is a perfect time for Evercade.
Oh, perfect. They're brilliant.
I mean, they could have planned. If you were thinking, well, I'm a physical media kind of gaming. This is the time to full throttle hit the gas and let's do this. So, let's go to the bottom. I don't have a thing for this. I don't know. Let's transition with a little.
Here comes the chill factor himself. Fridge guy is storming the ring. He's got his eyes on that Mappy arcade cabinet. Boom! Massive stomp. He just folded it like a cheap pizza box. Game over, baby.
I just love that clip. I don't know why. But let's figure out what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I'm sharing, adding to staging. And okay, here's some cool things I found on the net. 3DO rumor.
Go ahead.
That they might be coming back physical, and it's debatable. I keep reading different articles whether this company actually owns them or not. But with Neo, let's presume maybe they're thinking about this and the right people own the company or whatever. What do you guys think about 3DO coming back, or any of these retro companies for that matter? I mean, we got Neo Geo coming back. Rumors, Joe, you keep on hammering the whole Sega's gonna come out with a handheld thing.
They are.
What about these old companies? Old companies coming back.
This one is stunning because they sold so little of the. I think under 2 million 3DOs moved, which is nuts.
And they had such a terrible business plan.
It was terrible. It was priced as a fortune. So even let's just round up and say 2 million people bought this.
Yeah.
How many people?
Shout out to Garage Gamer for the golden poop.
Yeah.
Emoji.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's none of these people that are around anymore, right? Most of them have to be dead. So like where I don't know.
Whoa. They're not that old. I mean, they were like. I think it was the guy who made this was like
afford this. Those are rich people that afforded this. Baby boomers in their 50s and 60s.
Oh, you're talking about people who actually bought this.
Of course. And if they were 60s in the 90s, they're dead now. They're dead.
Well, was it the EA? It was an EA guy that started this. He was like formerly from EA, and he made this.
I heard most of the games on the 3DO were terrible.
Oh, they were trash. They were total trash,
were.
dude. This was a joke. I remember seeing it in the store and taking one look at this. I'm like, nobody's buying this.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so the load times were horrendous. They had two different companies. I think it was like Gold Star and Panasonic. So
yes.
It was like they were making the actual hardware, and 3DO made all the money on the games, and so that's why it was like jacked up so high. It was because the Panasonic wasn't making money on games.
The fact that this is even a thing, I don't know if it's going to sell. But then at the same time, who had Virtual Boy, the thing on their bingo card this year? So like, who knows? Who knows? Maybe.
Like how Kurt says he bought it. Well, dude, you have a piece of gaming history that
For
you
sure.
Yeah, that's and they went with the 3-button. If they would have went with a 6-button, and there was just like so many things that Sega had already like redefined and got right that they could have stole. It was just like they were, I want to say, one of the first CD based machines. I don't know. PlayStation was out too, so it was around that time. PlayStation. It was like PlayStation, Saturn, which just totally bombed. Nobody bought, and then the 3DO. I want to say that time frame was like very close.
Here we're 92.
I must say the 3DO was first because I
93.
remember reading a review where PlayStation was about to come out and 3DO was like, "Hey man, we've been here."
Yeah. I think one of the issues possibly that I saw in a documentary with the 3DO is the mistake they made is they did not use a fast enough drive. So the games would take forever to load, and it's like even in between doing things,
it was
it would have to load.
It was a CD30. It was Sega CD speed because it was 1x, and then that's what PlayStation did. They went 2x. It was a big deal. Bat Hog had it. TurboGrafx 16. I get props. That's one I would see would be the next with TurboGrafx.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I said if any one of these retro consoles deserves like to be remade, get the turbo graphics with the little cards. That'd be
100%.
freaking awesome. I'd
That'd be
be all
amazing.
in on that.
Yes. Oh my
Amazing.
gosh. I totally agree. But I mean, I'm all for competition, guys. I'm all for trying. If it works, like Tyler said, Commodore's coming out with a flip phone. For Christ, and that's crazy. And actually, it actually did really well. They said it was the most popular product they've came out. They had to lower the price because people complained about it, but it actually they sold more than they did their Commodore.
Wow.
Is that crazy? Wow. I mean, it's a phone, but it was about the same price too. So I guess they're onto something. I guess retro. I mean, people want physical. People want. I know my Tyler's my nephew, and his brother. He literally went purposely and got an Android flip phone because he just didn't. He hates. He's very smart in technology. He wanted a flip phone.
Yeah. I'll get one so when I hang up on my wife, I could just slap
You
it
got
closed.
to do that.
It just feels way
that's
better.
Satisfying. You watch old TV shows with flip phones and they're yelling at them. That flip. Oh man, there's nothing better. Another cool weird thing I found. Check this out. Mario Kart on YouTube. This is a YouTube video, guys. And I'm gonna see if it works. I was playing with it earlier. So you go over to this video and you hit play. And it tells you hit the W button, see if it works. See, is it going to work? No, it's not working. What the heck?
Well, there you go. Give it a view.
Let's see here.
Give it a view.
Dang, it worked. It worked earlier. So try this out yourself. And you're supposed to be able to steer. I don't get it. Maybe it's because
you're sharing it. No, I'm sorry.
You know, maybe I don't know. I know if you change the closed captioning.
What is this? Like Tempest?
No, it's actual video, but you can control it. See if this works again. PlayStation. See W. You're supposed to hit W and it moved. I was doing it on my PC. So go check this out. Oh, that sucks. What the heck? Red line. Why doesn't it work? Because you can change, like, if you change the closed captioning, you change it to a different language. Maybe it's because I'm full screen. Let's check this out. See if it works. That's cool.
Well, Brooklyn, Jokade, we're having fun watching.
Well, Jay!
W.
This is cool. I'm telling you. I'm gonna put it in the link. You guys try it out on your PC. You gotta do it on a PC.
It's a video?
You can move them.
That's impossible if it's a video,
dude.
Jay.
Why doesn't it work? Here, guys, try it out yourself. See if it works for you. Let me move.
Because even if it works, it's not fun. So why would?
It's a proof of concept. It's a proof of concept being able to be interactive video.
An interactive YouTube video.
Yeah, you can control.
And Evercade sent you another happy.
Good. Hopefully they'll expand on that so we could start doing live shows where people can choose who they want to kick off.
Yes.
I don't
trust me.
it,
I will not be on a Gamer Fridge show anymore if that was an interactive. It'd kick me off all the time, wouldn't you guys?
No, I would block that. No, check it out. I don't understand because what I was working on. Maybe because I have too many. I don't know. Maybe I have too many tabs. It just doesn't like the tabs, guys.
He admitted it, everybody. He had too many tabs open.
I might have too many
All right,
tabs
Jerry.
open.
Mercy.
Okay. I'm telling you, it was working earlier. Check it out. See if it works for you. It's a crazy concept. I don't know why it's not working, but check it out. Moving on. Let's get to the snack attack.
Pop it, don't stop, twist, rip, tear it straight off the top of it. Hot, cold, straight from the box. Snack attack, baby, better set your clocks.
Moving on to snack attacks.
Ooh.
SpongeBob donuts. But they hate us, Todd. This
I like the
company
burger one.
Hates us.
Where is it?
Because these are only in the Philippines.
Oh, of course.
Oh. Don't worry. They're never going to look that cool when you see the actual box.
That's true.
There's no way they're going to look like that. I've seen all the other ones. I like the burger, man.
The burger? Oh, yeah, the burger. Look at Patrick. The pineapple. This is amazing. That's funny. Yeah, if I could interact, if I could do that, and people will super chat to do it, I mean, I'll let them slap me, Why not? Yeah. So yeah, only in the Philippines though. But guess what? We're getting Girl Scouts. Get the Girl Scout cookies.
Isn't it already past Girl Scout season?
Yeah, this is coming out, I think, tomorrow, I believe.
What's wrong, Krispy Kreme? Come on.
July 7th. July 7th.
So you mean when I walk past the Krispy Kreme aisle, I'm gonna have to say, "Oh no, thank you. We already have donuts at the house."
We already got.
Well, I think this is a good idea, though. You got the
No thanks. We already bought donuts last
Dude,
week.
these are good, though. I ain't gonna lie. These are the Thin Mint donut. Come on.
Nobody wants
I know,
that.
Joe. You
Nobody
can't
wants
eat
this
this
day.
stuff.
Lemon
You
up
serious?
donuts.
You serious?
Stop it.
Girl Scout. Yes, there is a season for this. Like, they're always in front of the store.
Well, maybe that's why they're expanding their season. They're going to the off season. They got to sell donuts. I know, Joe. Did you ever eat Girl Scout cookies? Were you a big fan?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Would you try a donut?
Neighbors'
Thin Mint donut?
kids. I'm sorry.
Would you try a Thin Mint donut?
Sure.
Sure. I want the lemon ups. I can't believe this will get more props, man. I there's a big, huge following for Girl Scout cookies.
Well, it says ex Girl Scout, so maybe they'll have adult strippers selling these outside the grocery store. Then I might stop in and buy a few.
Brooklyn.
Wow.
Brooklyn. These are the little kids. Stop it. Stop it. You ain't veto here. All right, moving on. For some reason,
Is this the last tab? Just curious.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
24 more tabs, Joe. 24 more.
Honestly,
We'll make it.
Thanks for reminding me because I didn't put it in the last time. Oh, maybe I did. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we're getting there. We got 3 more. So McDonald's brought back the fried apple pie, and they thought it would be cool to make a huge statue of it. So for the 4th of July to celebrate All American, they made a
Oh, it's smoking too.
a smoking hot fried apple pie statue. So yeah, everyone's like, that does not look like any kind of apple pie I would ever buy.
It looks like an overcooked Pop-Tart.
Yeah. But so yeah, I guess it was like some concert and stuff. They made a big deal about this oversized apple pie. I thought that was somehow crazy, but only in America. Yeah, that's all American to me. Making a freaking humongous statue of a fried apple pie from McDonald's. Why not? But you know what's also? You guys are hot. You guys are need to keep cool. Go get yourself a Lucky Charms.
That's cool.
Ooh.
Go get yourself a Lucky Charms floaty.
Yeah. All right. Does the nice lady come with it?
No.
Okay.
Or a Cheetos Flaming Hot or a Crunch. Maybe. You can also get the
Those are cool.
The floaties are float.
Okay.
Nabanty pool float. So
There are only
those are
4
out. I know
left
it's not
at that
food, but
store.
it had food related. So now time to get hyped because Joe still hasn't made me an answer.
Oh my god.
So we finally reached. I know Michael B is playing. I know P-Dubs. You guys missed the whole interview. Go check out P-Dubs with the My Arcade interview. But
P-Dubs. No, he did have a
this.
very good interview. P-Dubs. Yeah.
You're all waiting for this, guys. If you want to have a racing reel set up, but you just can't afford it, I got you covered. You can make it with Legos.
Yes,
You can
because
make-
Legos would be cheaper. Yes, absolutely. Yes, Legos.
Unless you get them. You don't think this is cheaper?
This is pretty.
I don't
cool.
know.
This is
Look at this. He like rigs.
This
up
is cool.
This whole contraption.
Todd. Say what you want. This is cool.
Look at that. Tell me that ain't cool.
It's very
you
cool.
got now you need another control. Now you're using the same controller that they used for that makeshift submarine that everybody died in going to see the Titanic. That's the Logitech. That's this thing he used right there.
Just trust
So
me, you can find those in your local bargain bin. Oh,
bargain bin. So this is. I don't know, guys. I thought this was quite innovative. Someone who's quite creative. Look at that. He's driving. Got the split pedals. Come on.
Sorry, my wife keeps talking in the background. It seems like a lot of work to play a game.
Yes,
But
it does.
It's cool though. You need a steering wheel, right? And then he gets even more elaborate. He adds the gear shifter with another controller. So now you got the whole
So good.
So whole setup and stuff, and you're like, well, what if I don't have 3 controllers that I can waste on? I don't understand how
he's
it
shifting and
registers it out
everything.
yeah, he's shifting, dude. I mean, it's pretty legit. But what if you need a keyboard version of it? So let's move it all the way over to the keyboard version. So he gets the whole setup. He gets the gamepad.
Wow.
He's
This
got
is
the
cool. Very
controller and shifter and everything. So
So I do have a question.
okay.
Can I do this with the giant Pac-Man joystick? Can I accomplish the same goal with that?
Where there's a will, there's a way. So yeah, guys, I thought that was fun. That was
Maybe he can make Lego cartridges for us in the future, so we can.
there we go. We all keep it physical,
those.
guys. That's all. We're talking about keeping physical. There it is. Keyboard version, gamepad version. Want to go check that out? Check the notes in the description. I appreciate you guys joining us. I know we went a little over, but guess what? We like hanging out with each other, and we just have a good time and stuff like that. So go ahead and check out Todd tomorrow. Just Todd, you are doing
On the
crazy.
road to 500.
On the road to 500. He's got some big news about that. And of course, you can check out Arcades Anonymous on Wednesday. Todd, Joe, you are right after, or same time.
I'm after.
Doing
Watch Todd
Perfect
and then
Storm
tune into-
with
yes.
you and Vito, and you got a bunch of crazy guests.
We got Mystery Encoder. We got it'll be a surprise.
Yeah, we got some cool people, and then Brooklyn, you're late night gamer. Appreciate you coming back for the summer. What you got planned next?
Still got to do a voiceover on a video I shot. I probably think it would also be nice for me to drop the, 10 non-arcade cartridges that play well on the alpha.
There
Just
you go.
little things like that. I got tons of videos that I've done, edited, and just never did the voiceover part at the end. And then I move on to the next thing.
Awesome. I appreciate everybody in the chat sticking with us, and everybody watching the replay. Leave comments. I read all the comments. I love hearing from you guys, and we'll see you guys next week. Open fridge. Let's get out.
You roll all up with your flash, your chrome. Thinking this black, she shiny chrome. But I've been here since flip phone. Son, I'm OG, you're just a rerun. Your beats are weak like a rusted chain. Back in my day, we had soul in the game. Firepower, flip, Robotron spun. You just noise under my blazing sun. Get off my lawn. Don't mess with my vibe. Your shiny tech dreams ain't gonna survive my lawn.